The Northeast has always had tremendous links with the sea and a tremendous maritime history. It was one of the biggest shipbuilding areas, not just in the UK but in the whole world. And although that's changed now, most of the shipbuilding has gone and moved across to Asia or other parts of the world. But our links with the sea still remains, and our reliance on the sea and sea trade still remain to this day. You know, what a lot of people don't realise is how much we depend on seafarers for our everyday needs. Of course, we're an island race. 95% of everything we use comes to us by ship. Ships don't run without seafarers, so it follows that seafarers are vital to our everyday needs. I once read something that if there was a sea blockade on the UK, probably within 2 to 4 weeks, the UK would be on its knees.
A lot of seafarers now are coming from Eastern European countries, or the Philippines is a major labour supply country. Basically what's happened in most so-called developed countries have found it in their shipping industry that seafarers has gone down and they've been replaced from cheaper labour from other countries. And in respect to most of the vessels travelling on the worldwide trade are called flags of convenience. So these vessels may be owned in, say, Germany, they're registered in Panama, and they may have an Indian crew. So the vessel jurisdiction goes under Panama, which have weaker tax laws, labour laws, and health and safety sort of issues. Very important to ensure that there's good food on board the vessel, that the accommodation on board the vessel is clean, they've got privacy, they've got access to internet, they'll be able to contact their families from home, they have recreational facilities on board the vessel, because it can be pretty hard spending 9 months at sea.
So guys, how long's your contract here?
For me it's 12 months, and at home will be stay about 5 months to 4 months.
Okay. And yourself, it's the same 12?
10 months.
10 months.
Yeah, stay at home 3 months. Mostly 3 months.
Yeah.
But again, 10 months again. Sometimes 12 months.
It's a long time, huh?
It's not long time.
Yeah, but the thing is about working at sea, people on land, they work maybe 5 days a week, and they have they have the weekend off.
Yeah, it's
People don't understand. You're working for 1 year.
For 1 year, yeah.
7 days a week.
Nobody.
And for how many hours? How many hours a day you work?
8 hours.
8 hours a day for 7 days a week for 1 year.
Very terrible. Yeah.
How do you not go crazy?
No, just like now we buy to see this card to call our family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that connection with the family helps you
to cure our
survive
loneliness.
it. Yeah. It helps you to survive it. My goodness.
The most difficult is working here if you can encounter bad weather.
Yeah.
That is the most difficult. Bad weather. 8 to 9 high meters wave.
Wow.
And so feels very sick at that time.
Yeah.
I was crawling already in my oven.
Yeah.
All of us feel dizzy at that time, but I can do nothing because I still crew have to eat.
Of course.
So I need to cook even if I'm not feeling well.
I would imagine while you're cooking, you're maybe dancing.
Mostly if bad weather, I just only use roasting. Mostly roasting. It's very safe.
Yeah.
No soup.
Yeah. So, brothers, how long is your contract on board?
We're signing a contract for 12 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're already nearly 7 months at this time, at this moment.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
all due to sign off around the same time?
Yeah, all the same
Okay.
same sign off on this coming December.
December.
Yeah.
So the situation at the moment
Yeah.
is you've been in port here since March for
Yeah.
various reasons. You've been unable to fish.
Yeah.
So tell me about what are you doing during the day here?
We're just only waiting the job order from the captain.
Okay, and hopefully that could happen. We hear that could happen in the next week or so, please God, yeah?
Yeah.
But during the time since March, I believe you haven't been receiving any salary.
Since we are here on board from December, we just only received only 3 months salary. Starting from March until now, we didn't receive our salary yet.
Okay, and how is that impacting on the family back home? How is it affecting them? How are your wife and children? How do they survive?
Family in the Philippines, too much hungry, and
They are already now starving at this time because a long time we didn't receive our salary. Almost more than 3 months.
Yeah.
We have a very, very big problem.
You know, I actually talked to the skipper myself yesterday, and apparently these boys are contracted to this ship only, so they're not able to get a contract. So they're stuck here till they either start fishing again, or until their contract is over, or until the skipper decides to send them home.
Yeah.
Hill Yahoo, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round now all together. Hill Yahoo, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homewards to Mengele. What care we though white the menches? What care we for wind or weather? Let her go, boys, every inches, wearing home to Mengele. Hill Yahoo, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round now all together. Hill Yahoo, boys, let her go, boys, sailing home to Mengele. Wives are waiting on the harbour, looking seaward from the heather. Pull her round, boys, and we'll anchor where the sunset